Hi guys, so today I have the Tonic Studios subscription kit of the month. It is the, I believe, Time with Friends. Let me see if I can grab this here. Time Spent with Friends. And yeah, so I just received this. So Tonic just sent this over free of charge, and I'm going to choose to review it. So of course, all opinions are my own. Any links down in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase items through those links. Now, clearly, this is coming in a little bit on the later side. Usually, well, the Tonic craft kits launch on the 20th, and this one did launch on September 20th. And on October 20th, the new one will launch as far as like signing up for it, and then you can't sign up for this one anymore. This is number 60, I believe, and then 61 will show up on the 20th. So if you're interested in this, they have it monthly subscription. I think it's 32 and change, or like basically $33. And they have a 3-month like quarterly subscription where you can still skip if you don't like a certain month, but you know you already signed up for the 3 months, and it has like lower shipping and a slightly lower price. And they have a one-off purchase where if you just want this box, you can just say that, you know, get that, and then there's no commitment like next month to cancel or to go ahead and allow to come in or whatever. And the reason I mention that is because I don't want to confuse anybody. So I did get this late. It already launched a couple weeks back. And then the new one is going to start on the 20th. So, I mean, it's already the 15th, 16th. I don't even know what day today is. So just to keep that in mind. Or if you are already a member, this is what you would be getting. Yeah. So you guys might already have yours, you know, depending on when you signed up, or if you're already, like I said, a member, you might already have it. But here we go. So this is, again, Time Spent with Friends. And this is very interesting because I got mine a little bit later, that it is basically packaged how yours is packaged. A lot of times I get samples, so I don't have anything like this or some of the other items that come with it. So really cute. So as you can see, it's part of the memory book, Memory Makers setup. I'm just reading on the back of here some of the info. So it always gives you like a checklist or like a itemized list of what's in the kit, which is really sweet. So let's just open it up. And then it also gives you the color names of the papers, which I hardly ever have, so I never really mention them, but it is nice to have that. Okay, well, let's look at the meat and potatoes, like I said. So this month you are getting a binder, which is awesome. A new binder with that new colorway. I guess it's not as new anymore. I think they've been doing it for about a year or so. It used to be craft cardstock binders and the little folders. So this is a binder for the next few months that you have there. And then this is the die set and stamp set. So the stamps are photopolymer stamps, and this month there are like words with family, the good times, those special days, and of course you have words that would complete those to make it make sense there. The script, oh, it's so pretty. I love that, the different font on that. Always comes with a sticker, and what you're supposed to do with the sticker, well, you can do whatever you want with it, but generally you're supposed to take it and stick it on the front of your folder, and that way when you're flipping through, you say, oh, okay, this is the one I was looking for, Time Spent with Friends, you know, without having to open each one up. And then the die set, you guys, look at that. I always love their memory book dies. So real quickly, this is the largest one on this side here, and the largest die, and I'm just going to measure from die end so you can know that for your machines. I'm talking here, this is separate. From this piece of metal here to the very end is like 7.5. This is really nice size in here. Metal to metal is 5.5. 7.5, 5.5 is the largest die. It does not have a back cutting end. So they do that on purpose. So like, let's say you want the book to be this long, or you want that to like go around to your binding edge or whatever it is. So they leave that off, and then this piece can be popped in next to it if you want to use the binding that this would create. Let me see, I think that's the one binding side. Okay. And then this one is more of a matte layer, the next one in, but you can also make it into a book because you can just stick that to a binding edge, like make your own, however you want to use that. Another matte layer with the little stitching. That's really nice. And then this one again is a book end or a page with a cute little embossing in there. And again, this side does not cut. So again, you can leave it as long as you like. You can still add this on the end. Of course, these little dots, you know, the ones that are off to the ends won't matter. And then you just cut however on your guillotine, or cut off the excess, whatever it is that you want for the length there. And then another little matte layer or pocket maker. I mean, there's lots of ways to manipulate all these different dies. We have the words, life is better, ... and then the background for that. Cute little like plaques or like little page markers. It has a little one that says pull me with the embossing. This is really great. I mean, so many dies. Okay, so as you can see, I mean, these guys kind of layer up. So this one on this page is slightly bigger than this layer. So you have that one. And then this is another page die that's bigger than this guy, but obviously smaller than the largest one. So 3 sizes there if you're using it just the way that's intended. But again, like I said, you can use all these tabs, all these pieces just to make your own books that size. So again, no cutting edge on that one. We have these cute little tabs. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so interesting. Does that make it? It looks like it, because it cuts, but then it doesn't cut the backside. So I wonder if you can use it to like tuck little things, stuff like that. Like a little marker, maybe page marker. These are like paper, kind of like paper clips, but basically you fold it in half after you cut it out, and you stick it some, you know, on a little pull tab or something, so you have something to hold on to. This middle part, and these pieces stick to whatever it is you want. And again, another, you know, matte layer, and then this one has that cool embossing. So hopefully you can kind of see that there's a ton of sizing in here because they're the way they're staggered on the 2 sheets here. Again, just a little decoration. Looks like it also cuts like a little area to put things in if you want. Oh, these are the little like reinforcements if you want to use this edge, and they're like hexagons. How cute are those? So you just cut those out and pop them on there to look more elegant and functional, of course. Remember, and then the background for that, and then time spent, and then a background for that one too. So cute. So it's like a really well thought out set. And I was gonna say mini, but it's not mini. I mean, this is a good size. So there you go. Well, I'm not gonna pop that in there quite yet. Okay, let's put this over here to the side. And these are the embellishment items that come in the kit. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, a large glue pen. Oh my goodness, I do not have this big chunky boy. Look at this large flat tip. Let me open this up. I have the smaller one, I believe. I don't know if, oh, okay, we had a little glue, you know, tape. So basically, we're gonna get this going somehow. Always test the pen before you use smooth application. Different pressures and speed will result in uneven release. Apply on a smooth, clean surface. Press the tip down several times to release. So yeah, it's that. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's like, yeah, I like those metallic markers. We have to kind of prime it. So I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't need to use that right now. But that looks like fun. Aqua shimmer in the color Sunlit Sienna. Really pretty for fall and all occasions. We love that goldish kind of very orangey. So pretty. And so with this stuff, really easy. It's just a shimmer pen basically, but this one has color. Ooh, look at this. Pretty, pretty. I love the colorway already. Amber yellow, double satin. So it's double face satin. So on the front and back side it looks really nice. Really pretty. Ooh, another tape. We have the adhesive tape runner. I do have these, and they run really smooth, and I like the way they work. It just works. I probably have one open here somewhere. I think it's over here in the stash, but I'll just put this one here. Again, tape runner, and it's a solid tape runner. I don't know if you can see that there. And then, ooh, this beautiful Dream Drops. I love the Dream Drops. They have that pearlescent kind of tone on them. I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's like iridescent, pearlescent. I think those are different things, right? Pearlescent, iridescent, but it's more iridescent. In the color Moroccan Flame. Gorgeous, gorgeous colorway, you guys. And then we have, oh, some of their dimensional foams. And these are really nice because they're really nice size. And then if you want to cut them down, it's just easy to snip them and cut them down to smaller pieces. So we have that 2mm thick, 25mm squares. Basically 1 inch, right? Because I think yeah, I think there's 25mm is what I'm trying to say, in an inch or 2.5 centimeters or whatever. Something like that. So it's roughly 1 inch. And then the papers, they always come in this beautiful folder, and they look lovely when you bring them out. Ooh, I did not see acetate. This is thick. This acetate feels, I'm like, is there 2 pieces here? Maybe it's 2 pieces. No, it's one thick, thick piece. Let me read what this says that it is, because that feels different to me. Let's see. Classic card, smooth card, vellum, pearlescent, heavyweight construction acetate. That is thick. This is ridiculous. Like, look how... I can't even express to you guys. Like, it's just really nice. And I think it has a coating, a cover. Yeah, it has like something to protect it on there. So, wow. Okay. So here we have 2 of the gold vellum. I'm going to keep them like this because I want to crunch my vellum. Pearlescent gold vellum, and I want to make sure it's supposed to have 2 sheets. Yeah. Okay. And then this beautiful paper here, that kind of burnt sienna, like just gorgeous gold pearlescent paper. Smooth cardstock, smooth white cardstock. This is the good stuff, like the thick construction weight kind of stuff, because of course you're making a book. And it looks like there's 2 sheets of that too. Some cute pattern paper. Oh, let's check these out. Sorry if my camera is wigging out because of the shininess of this. Oh, this is a nice thickness too. So cute pattern. And this one is the same paper, just it was flipped the other way, just so you can see one side and the other, the way they packaged it, which is really sweet. Look at the little hearts on this one. So this one has that little stitch pattern and then a cute little pattern back there. Look at the hearts. Adorable. On the back it has kind of a pattern that echoes this guy. So that's the other side of that one. Really pretty pattern papers, and of course, they smell so good. If you've received or picked up any of their magazines, the new magazine they make in-house, that's how they have a really nice smell of paper. And then just a ton of, I think this is ivory. Oh, sorry. This camera's like trying to darken it up. But construction papers are, they're classic card. Really, really pretty colorway on this one. How fun. Okay guys, so I know this is later in the month and I was thinking about doing something a little bit different since you've probably already seen how to make the book, but let me just think about what I want to do and we'll get to it. Hey guys, so like I said, we might make something a little bit different. So what I'm going to do is take some of these layers and I think we're going to make a little banner. I can see this making loaded pockets because all you need is that basic shape and then you can build up something on top of it. I mean, this is just a lot we can do with this set. So I want the largest one, this guy. And I think I'm going to do like a little fall banner, so like a cute little banner that for home decor, or a nice little gift, because honestly if you don't make it that thick you can put that together and put it in an envelope because it'll fit. This guy, this is the biggest one that has the back piece cut. So I'm going to start with this one and I'm going to cut 4 of these because I'm going to do the word fall, and I'm going to use the kind of ivory colored construction, classic card. Classic card's a little bit thinner than the construction card. So I'm going to cut 4 of these, and then I'm going to layer that with the print, and I think I'm going to use this side of the print. I love that rich color. So the next one down, I'm going to just go right to the next one, which is this guy. This will also give you an idea of how it would layer up if you're just making your layers. So this one, as you can see, this one's like just a hair smaller than the one before. Look at that matting. I love it. I love it, love it. So we'll need 4 of this, and if I need to bring out the other sheet of the pattern paper, I'll do that. So 4 of that one, right? I think I will need to bring out the other one because I can see 2 fitting on here. And then with this little guy, or this next color, he's not the little guy, but the next one, I'm going to cut out the next layer, and let me see if I want to use this one. So it could be this one, or it could be this one. But this one has stitching on it, which is really cute, and especially because I'm going to use this pearlescent paper. I just want to see how much smaller it is. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to cut 4 of these, okay? And then we're going to layer those up, and I'm also going to cut out some letters, probably on my Cricut, just F-A-L-L, and then we'll go from there, okay? But for now, 4 of each of these guys, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, so we have this, just cutting that last large one. I don't know, I went letters to smallest, like letters, then the smallest, smallest to largest die cut for some reason. Okay, so I have 4 of these guys in that beautiful classic card. 4 of these guys. I was going to mix and match with the heart, but the heart pattern goes this way, so I couldn't fit the die on the paper in a way that I would be able to get both of them, you know what I'm saying? Because the paper is so long and the pattern and so wide. So I just stuck with this guy. But you can also flip it if you want to mix and match your patterns, you know, to make it look fun. You can cut on the other side. And then we have this layer. And slightly different, unexpected on those guys. And then these guys I cut on my Cricut, and this is just a font that I had. I don't know if you guys know, but Tonic also has SVG files that you can purchase and download, and you can cut them on your die cutting machines. So So it's a really fun way to use a lot of their designs if they have the thing for it. Oh, that one didn't cut quite right. I'm going to have to recut that one. These are just, like I said, fonts for my own stash there. But just want to mention that they do have SVG files. So I'm going to recut that 1L, but for now... this is the vellum from the kit, cut perfectly there on the die cutting machine, and I'm just going to layer them up like this. So for right now, what I'm going to do is glue those down, and we'll try the glue pen out when we glue the layers, because I think that'll be fun. Haven't used it before. So for right now, and this brown paper I just got from my stash because I wanted the letters to really pop, so I just went with the darker, especially because I already used that one there. I would have held off. Maybe use that for my letters. Okay, and I'm going to layer them all up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just cut another L out right quick. We have our letters here. I just stuck that one down. Okay, so we're going to just layer these up. That's what I'm going to do. Of course, if you want different dimensional layers in between them, you can definitely do that. I'll take these guys. I want to show you the embossing on that one edge. Really pretty. This one has a little embossing just from the die, you know, outline, and then this one has the stitching. So let's get this guy going. And I'll just use this as a pump. It just pulls off. I don't think it really screws on, yeah. I'm just going to pump it, pump it, pump it, and wait for the glue to come out. And I don't know if the glue has, yeah, I was going to say it might be a blue color because I think in the other pen it comes out like a blue color. So it's a light little blue. And of course, as you're doing that, it'll just start kind of leaching out. So cute. I didn't know if it was going to be like super messy or not, but I think we can handle this. It's not quite there yet, but I was just going to keep pumping it on here so I don't lose any of my glue. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you can see, it's kind of wet. It's a little bit uneven right now because it still isn't quite primed up, but I'm going to start laying some of the glue down. And it's a very, obviously wet glue, so it has to leach through that foam, or felt, should I say. It's like a big, chunky felt. But the paper looks good, so that's good. And then I'll probably also lay this one flat, and then this one might be popped up. That's what I was thinking about doing. Or you can stick these two together and pop up this whole thing. I'm going to pop this up in case I decide to tuck like little something behind there. I don't know yet, but let's see about this guy. Okay. So you can see that kind of liquid feel to it. Again, I don't try to put too much, especially on a pearlescent paper or pretty papers like that. And this guy can go like right in here. And just about there. Hold that down. I can feel it's getting sticky already, like whatever got on my finger from kind of turning it over. Easy to use crafter's adhesive pen. Acrylic emulsion and water is what it has in it. Return cap after use. Remove excess glue with alcohol-free wipe. Dries clear. So I'm just going to layer them all up like this, but I just kind of want to show you what that glue looks like. You know, little milky, little blue. Again, gets a... Let me see if I can figure something out. Sometimes some glues will feel like sticky after it dries, you know, like, so right now obviously it's very wet. Let me close the caps. Let's talk about this for a second. If it starts drying, I want to see if it feels sticky or tacky, because sometimes you can use those kind of glues for if you want to use like gold shavings or like little silver, like that little flake. It does feel sticky, a little tacky. I think you can definitely use it for that. Yeah, definitely. Because it's not still wet, but it's sticky. And now it's becoming clear. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the little blue still there. Cool. So it gives you a little extra... I mean, that's pretty sticky, but it gives you that time to use that if you wanted to like lace them out and use a stamp it on your paper, and then add some of that gold flake or silver flake, or all these different kinds of, like, I guess maybe even glitter, but I don't know if it'll hold glitter that much. I'm just saying it stays sticky enough that you can stick something to it like that. yeah, cool. Okay, I'm gonna layer these up. I'll be right back. So I have my little banners here, and then on these guys I'm just popping some foam dots. Now of course we have some 3D foam adhesive in the kit if you want to use something like that. Oh, I just realized I put that in a spot where you can see it behind the vellum. But I just pop these on here, that way I can save those for like a larger project. But on each one, I'm just going to pop this down. I'm not really going to push them down too hard yet, because if I put in some little something behind them, I just want to be able to stick those down. So right now I'm just eyeballing left and right, you know, up and down, kind of placing that there. Again, not really quite pushing it down, but I'll do that for all my letters. So F, A, look at that, so cute, and then L and L, and I'll be right back. Guys, I mean, look how pretty these look. Oh, I love it. So like I said, I didn't push them down because I was like, well, maybe we'll put something in there, but like if you want to tuck some little die cuts or flowers or leaves, but you know what, I think I'm going to finish it off just like this, and then we're going to use some of these guys. But before you add this, or even the ribbon, if you want to make like a little bow and add little bows here and there, that would be lovely. Very pretty. I'm going to pop some holes in these guys. So I'll probably use twine, and to be honest, like this hole punch is a little bit bigger than, you know, I would like. This one's very small, so it just depends what you want to do. What I'm going to do is just eyeball one of them, maybe put the holes like here and here. I'm still going to go with the larger one in case, I mean, if you want to do the ribbon, you know what, I'm going to do the smaller one because I like the way it holds on better. And let's put one right about what, there towards the edge, and so then I'll eyeball about where this one should go to, about right there, and then I'm just going to use this as a template for the other one, so I'll hold them like this, and I'll just make sure I'm punching in the same spot. So I turn it around so I can leave it flat, and I can see my little hole from before just looking in there. Okay, and I'll punch the other ones. So I just have some baker's twine here that I'm going to use, and just get this going. And you know, however it is that you like to put your little banners together, you might want to put this, or let's see, you might want to put this on a needle, like a yarn needle, just to make it easy. But I'm just going to try to keep it together as I go through. You can also put a little glue on the end, and I'm just going through the front like this, and then through the back, so that the strand is mostly in the back than it is in the front. It held together all of 5 seconds. And so I'll just continue weaving them just like that, right? And then again through the front, out the back, and until I get to the end. I'll be right back. So I have that in there. I just cut it off. Of course, at the end you can make like a little bow. You can take, you know, the ribbon from the kit, make yourself some little bows, maybe at the very end here and here, so you can string it up, and it'll look really pretty. For right now, I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm going to have to leave it like this for a minute because I'm going to put the dream drops. So what we can do is, and I'm just going to eyeball wherever I want to put these. I want to see about this glue. Yeah, it still has that sticky feel. This is so good. The reason it's good is because underneath here it grabbed on really fast, and honestly, if you really wanted to peel it up, you could, but it's that stickiness where it just works. I don't know how to explain it, because some glues underneath, they'll dry completely, like bone dry, and that's good too. They have their different purposes, right? So this I think is really, really awesome because it helps us do other things with it. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I want to put like little drops, maybe here and there. I don't know if I want to put them like close to the letters. Probably what I'll do. So again, keep the tip away from your surface. You're kind of, when you use drops, you're kind of up here. You're not touching the surface yet. Give it a squeeze and then stop squeezing. And I usually give it a little swirl like that if it's, you know, wanting to hold on. And then sometimes you can tap the back of your project to round it out. But it depends. You know, you want some different sizes, so squeeze longer, squeeze less time, and you have different size drops, kind of like what I did here. Larger and a little bit smaller, and then just kind of add them wherever you want in your project. Maybe a little bigger on that one. Okay, and I'll do the same thing for all of them. So thanks so much, Tonic, for sending the kit. Really, really sweet, guys. So many ways to play with it. And hopefully you can kind of see, like, if you were making a book, you kind of see what the layers might look like. Make your pockets, make little tags. Even those little tag like dies would be cute if you like tucked one here, you know, if you wanted to do a little more or something. But I think this is really, really pretty and elegant, so I'll leave it like that. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll have the links in the description box. Again, if you're interested in this specific kit, the 19th basically is the last day to get it, and I'll have the links in the description box for you guys for the US and for the UK site, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.